Hello everyone, this is Toby, the Galactic Intuitive, and as you can see, we're doing something a little bit different today. I am out at the lake in a lovely park on Saturday morning, and I thought I'd pull a few cards for you guys here today for our message. So let's start with oh, look at the light. Thank you, Sam. Let's start with the Inner Temple Oracle, and then we'll pull some from the Mini Lightseers Tarot. Hopefully the boats aren't too loud. It's still fairly early. Oh my gosh, Life Force. This is what we had yesterday. Okay, let's do one more. I'm going to shuffle them one more time. I don't even know how many cards are in this deck, but as you can see, it's quite a few for us to get the exact same card as yesterday. So, and I am listening to the guidance from yesterday by being here at the lake, having some, outside of this time here with you, having some quiet time with myself and just being with nature. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. And then we have aligned versus, no, well, yeah, I guess versus misaligned. And so this is that balance that we talked about yesterday with the Life Force. Can you see those? I think you can see those. Yeah. How about I do it this way? Is that better? A little bit better. Anyway, yeah, so what are we aligning to? And are we aligning to things that are supportive of rejuvenation of our life force and renewal and balancing and I want to say consistency with our life force? Or are we aligning to something which actually keeps us out of balance? And so we talked about the pendulum not too long ago too, and the pendulum in regards to like going to extremes, the extreme of one thing or another. I can't remember exactly what that was in relation to. It was something different, but going along with that, I want you guys to see these in the light. Are we aligning with something that is misaligned with balancing of the life force, or are we aligning ourselves and staying aware of our life force energy so that it stays in a balanced position as much as possible? I mean, certainly there are going to be times when we swing one way or the other, but with the intention of being in that place of neutrality, which is the balance point of our life force, where the exchange of the giving and the receiving is equal, being in that state of equanimity versus in a constant cycle of overgiving and then having to take steps in order to renew. And so the state of balance and is actually fleeting versus our consistent state. That certainly does go right along with all the messages we've received recently, doesn't it? Are we recording? I think so, yeah. Okay. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen here, and obviously a hard time shuffling too. I did shuffle these quite a bit before I began recording, but let's shuffle again. They're so small, it's hard for me to shuffle them vertically. I need to just shuffle them horizontally. Oh, we have the Sun on the bottom with the Queen of Pentacles. That's a beautiful combination. That earthy, grounded, abundant, creative energy associated, and then right alongside the joy and happiness and fulfillment of the Sun. All right, so what else do we have to add to this, please? I hope you guys can hear me over the water and everything. I'll take 3 cards, please. Okay. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Fool and the 8 of Cups. Oh, that is so interesting. Okay, I know what we're talking about here. So the 6 of Cups can be nostalgia and things from the past. The Fool, of course, is something new, taking a leap, stepping into the unknown. The 8 of Cups is leaving things behind which no longer align or serve your highest good. And so here's this balance point, right? Talking about being in balance between things from our past, which may have strong emotional attachments to or strong sense of nostalgia, and yet recognizing, look at how she's leaning towards the 8 of Cups. And it's the same figure in the 8 of Cups as in, or similar figure as in the Fool. And so recognizing where you need to move away from things that from the past that are keeping you tethered and locked into those past frequencies versus taking this leap, stepping into the unknown, stepping fully into the new, and embracing that as well. And there's a sense of transmutation here too with the, can you see that? See the fire in the bowl, that which she is leaving behind. She's transmuting those frequencies in order to, I don't know if you can see this at all. Yeah, I guess you can. Transmuting those frequencies in order to release those attachments, but release them with gratitude and an integration of the wisdom and the lessons in that. And not even, and I say lessons, oh, it's gonna get loud. I say lessons and I get this sense of it being interpreted as something negative, but that's not how I'm meaning that. It's lessons in regards to what one's learned about oneself in the process of having these experiences of the past. So they're not necessarily negative. I mean, look at the 6 of Cups. That's not negative. That's happiness and joy and childlike innocence and childlike, not really wonder, but that sense of pure love and affection. And so it's honoring that and still recognizing that we can honor that and have love for those experiences and know when it is time to walk away from them. And it's a walking away when it gets to that point, it is a walking away that's in the best interest of the person who is walking away and for the highest good of, for all, let me see if I can talk. The walking away is for the highest good of all in that involved, because it allows for the mutual growth by all parties. And maybe it is a complete separation, and maybe it's a walking away from the way a relationship. This feels like it has a lot to do with relationships. So maybe it's a walking away from how the relationship was in the past. And that the newness and the uncertainty may be a sense of, can we do this a different way? because now that I have grown, I'm saying I as in you, now that this person has grown and changed and expanded and has greater awareness of self, then that means all of their relationships are going to shift as well. And so it may be that the relationship doesn't end, but it looks brand new because all parties have changed. All parties have grown and evolved. Very interesting. And so this speaks to this alignment. Are you aligning with that, with the evolved version of self? And it is being in alignment with the evolved version of self that allows one's life force to stay in that balanced, centered space and energy. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to leave you with a little bit of water, sights, and sounds before I completely sign off. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I am. I'm sending you so much love and wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day.